You want to know who your future spouse is going to be and what this person is going to be like, the small details to the big details, everything is going to be covered in this insane video. I'm going to be telling you anything and everything about this person. Where will you meet them, how this person is going to be like, and how can you identify this person. Hi, this is Tarot by Rere, and I post insane tarot as well as spiritual videos twice a week. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. You don't want to miss out the crazy content I have lined and planned for you in the coming months. So today, as you can see, there are three cups in front of you. So today it's not only going to be just about tarot. I'm going to inculcate a very ancient form of divination, which is tea leaf reading. So this is one of those videos like this sort of message, this sort of reading has never been seen on YouTube before. So you're about to experience something extremely vintage, something extremely rare. This ancient art was actually used more in the Middle Ages. That's where it has been rooted back to, because back in the day there was no WhatsApp, no Instagram, no Snapchat, and Middle Ages were all basically torn apart by war and world and hunger and lovers torn apart. So you didn't have an Instagram update to tell your person or just let people know where you are. So that's where tea leaf reading came in. It was used as a mode of communication with the divine, with the angels, to actually let the tea leaves guide you towards your future. It actually originated in Europe, but throughout the centuries it has sort of gotten widespread, and it's only just getting more and more momentum. I have always enjoyed reading tea leaves, and I've always wanted to make a video about it, and what better topic than knowing who your person is going to be. So without any further ado, today we have three piles: cup number 1, cup number 2, cup number 3. So choose intuitively any three of them: 1, 2, or 3. Pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. And I don't want you to make this choice in a hurry. Just maybe pause this video, think about it. In the meantime, give this video a thumbs up, because that really keeps me going. So I hope you've made the choice out of all these three piles, these three cups, and now I'll meet you in the segment. Hi, now this is for pile number 1. This is going to be your segment. I'm going to be telling you anything and everything about the characteristics and the happenstances and the circumstances of how and where and when and what all specifics about your person or your future spouse. All the information is going to be covered. Like I said, this is definitely one of the most rare videos here on YouTube. I think if you're experiencing this moment, it's going to be pretty magical. I also have 6 cards, tarot cards in front of me, which I'm going to use to sort of give you more information. And I've already drank the cup and I've sort of brewed it for you. I've done the whole process. So I'm just gonna dive right into the, like the information and the channeling and all of that. But before I do that, just make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure that you give this video a lot of love, because it has been made with a lot of love, and it has been made to sort of bring love in your life. So let's deep dive right into it. So the very first thing that I saw in your cup, and I will try to point it out to you right this moment. I'm not sure how to do it to you, but here, if you can see the number 7. Yeah, here it is, the number 7. Do you see 7? It's sort of inverted, but it is number 7. So I feel 7 might be pretty. 7 could be now when a 7 sort of comes in a teacup. It can talk about multiple things. Number 1, it is possible that you might meet this person on the 7th of the date 7th might be somehow very important for this connection. You might meet this person in the 7th month, which is July. So possibly you might meet this person in July, or probably on the 7th of a certain month. And 7th day of the week is basically Sunday. So you might meet this person on a Sunday. And this also sort of the 7, it can also be read as the letter L. So it is possible L might be the initial of this person. The second thing that I see very, very vividly on your cup, as you can see here also, I'm trying to point it out. You can see there's this angel wings, angel sort of, an angel flying, or the angel has both its wings sort of spread. That's a very lucky, very fortunate sign to get in a cup. So this relationship or this connection is going to be blessed. It is going to be sort of, formulated by the divine itself. So it looks like a soulmate situation. I think it does look like it's, made in heaven sort of a thing with the angel symbol being here. Let's The other things that I'm seeing, I mean, I'll have to sort of tune in with the cup, with the energy. But the other things that I saw very vividly, as you can see on the bottom, if you can see, it looks like there's a bird. You can see the bird beak. It looks like a peacock to me, and that it looks like a peacock baby, basically, and it looks like it's on a nest, or it is sort of about to fly or something of that sort. Peacock is an extremely incredible sign in a cup, especially in terms of love reading, because peacock, as you all know, it's a very majestic bird, very beautiful. It is considered the king of the birds because of its pretty feathers and the sort of beauty it has, the sort of colorful aura it has. And peacock in a cup always talks about like this marriage or this connection or this person. Specifically, this person, your future spouse, is going to be someone definitely very attractive, physically attractive more than anything, because peacock is considered physically, traditionally very attractive. So peacock does talk about, a lot of attraction is going to be there, a physically attractive person, someone who is very well dressed, very charming. Basically, that energy is going to be there. And peacock also talks about riches, because peacock is a very it's an exotic bird. Just to look at a peacock sort of having its feathers all around, it's such a beautiful feeling to experience. So this connection or this relationship or this person in general, it's going to be a very expressive relationship. Like, this person might actually want to claim you as their own in a very positive sense. Like, they might be very publicly affectionate, because peacock always talks about that public display of affection. They would want you to be theirs, and they would want them to be yours, sort of a thing. So definitely someone who's very expressive, very attractive. Definitely that sort of physical dominance is there. Peacocks are also usually attracted with fire signs, so this person could have a fire placement, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That is hugely possible. So that is one thing. Then, as you can see here on the top, there's also a letter T. It's sort of reversed. If I just do it like this, you can see the letter T, and that's sort of very visible. Like, it's a very huge T. So like I said before, also L could be an initial and the other initial is T. So this person could have the initial T, and there's also a second T if you look at the bottom. So there are two T's, not just one, two T's. So I think that is pretty much a very significant thing to happen in a cup, like getting the same letter twice. So this person might have a T in the initial or something of that sort. So that is one thing. Peacock also usually, like the peacock bird that I talked about, it also usually talks about exotic locations. So this person might be settled somewhere else, or you might settle to an exotic location post you meeting and marriage and all of that. That is hugely likely. Then the other thing that is very prominently visible just around the peacock, you can see that there is this up sign. It's not very visible. It's visible actually, just here. You can see that there's this upward arrow. So I think your life is going to basically, very like that fast momentum is going to come. Like, this connection will bring a lot of energy, a lot of momentum for you. I think it will just like, this person is going to be a burst of energy, a burst of positive energy. This person will make sure that you're having that sort of energy within you, because it just looks like this like I said, with the angel signs and with the peacock, it looks like a match made in heaven, something that is brilliant in any way, shape, size, or form. And with the upward sign being here, I think this connection will constantly grow. It will constantly uplift. Basically, this person is going to uplift you in every single shape, size, and form. Like, this person is going to be a cheerleader. This person is going to bring the best out of you. This person is going to like a very sun-like energy, a very sunny person, someone who's going to actually bring out the best out of you, bring out the best colors right out of you. Like, this person will actually want you to be the best person, the best version, basically. And that's very important in a relationship, to be the driving factor or the driving motivator for each other, and this person is going to be just that. So with this person's entrance in your life, you're also going to grow and glow up in different areas, career wise, personally. I think it's just that this person's energy is going to be very fortunate, very auspicious. Like you will see a lot of growth in your life post this person's coming. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing. Now let's try to see what the tarot cards have to say. I'm just gonna take out all the cards and then going to give you the guidances one by one. Wow, Eight of Wands pretty much, I think, confirms what we got with the angel being here and with the upwards momentum, the arrow in the cup, because Eight of Wands is a very whirlwind-like energy. As you can see, this magician-like figure is creating a storm. It's creating a thunder behind him. So this person's energy is basically going to be like a storm. Like this person is going to come in your life and everything is going to change. Everything is going to fall into place. So this person's entrance in your life is going to be a major spiritual breakthrough, a major life altering moment, because with the Eight of Wands, it's going to feel like anything and everything that you've ever wanted has been fulfilled. Eight of Wands also talks about this person's energy being very fast and furious. I think this connection is going to be very instantaneous, like one of those things where you don't think, you just fall. You fall into love head over heels. So I think you will fall for each other head over heels. Like this person, very infectious, very bright. That's why the peacock was also in the cup, because this person is just going to feel one of those people who give you the sense that the whole world revolves around you. Like this person's energy is going to make you feel like the most important thing in the world. We all meet a lot of people in our relationships who make us feel like we are sidelined, we are ignored, our love is sort of just pushed away. But this person will make you feel like the most important thing in their world. They will cherish you, they will celebrate you, they will basically compliment you in any way that they can actually think fit, because this person's energy, like I said, like very affectionate, very expressive, also very like one of those people who are like life of the party. Like they're very extroverted, they go out, they talk, they just know how to live, they just know how to create the storm. So very lively personality, they will make you want to live. They will with them you will feel like, yeah, my world makes sense, my life makes sense. Next card is the Star, which is interesting for me because the number 7 was there, and now there is this number 7 in the Star also, which it's basically 17, but I sort of connect this card with spirituality, and spirituality is again number 7. It's like traditionally number 7 is associated with spirituality. That's why it was in this cup as well, and the Star has come up for you. So I definitely feel this person, like with the Star coming in here and with the angel being in the cup, it definitely looks like a once in a lifetime situation, a soulmate. It's absolutely written in the stars, fated in the stars. This is something you cannot stop, something you cannot prevent. This is what you came for. This person is who you are being pushed towards. This is what is written in your destiny. So with the Star, this is who is going to be everything about you. Like this is who you're supposed to be with. So with the Star, it's basically, it just gives you this sense of reaffirmation that this is fated, this is divine, this is definitely something that has been chosen for you. Like a lot of people believe that we all have a spirit, right? We're all spiritual beings. So in a spirit life, we actually choose our own partners before we come on earth, before we manifest as physical beings. We all do that. And the Star basically is very similar. Like you have chosen this person even before you took the human form on this materialistic planet. So it's like you chose this person all along, and now you're about to meet them, and now you're about to end up with them, and now you're about to look at the stars and spend the rest of your forever with them. So with the Stars, it's a great energy. 4 of Cups, so it is very much possible that initially, as you can see with this man also, he looks a little bit disappointed. There's someone comforting him, and it looks like he's had too many drinks and all of that. So it is possible when you meet this person, you might be very disappointed by love basically. Like you might have had a very hard breakup, or you might actually meet this person at the worst stage of your life. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's when this person comes in, sweeping like a storm, changing your life from worst to something much better. So I'm not trying to push this toxic narrative that someone can change your life. That's not true. Nothing of that sort. What I'm trying to say here is that this person's coming in your life, this person is actually going to, make you want to wake up and face life. So when you meet this person, I do feel that you might be a little bit, like disturbed or distressed, or you might feel like, like, now this is not going to happen, love is not going to work for me. So you might meet this person at a very stressful period in your life. That's what I'm getting from Four of Cups. And the other card is the Devil, which I think is very much, confirming the presence of Four of Cups. For the Devil, I just feel like the first interpretation of this card is that, this person might actually, like, you might have heard that song, "You drew stars around my scars, and now I'm, basically I'm living again." So this person is going to right all the wrongs. This person is going to, look at you in a flawed way and correct. Like, this person is not going to shame you for your flaws. This person is not going to guilt you, because we all have weaknesses, we all have vulnerabilities, we all have this childlike wonder, this demanding perspective here and there. This person is going to make you feel like you are seen, you are heard, and you're validated. Like, unlike the other people in your life, or maybe the previous connections in your life, this person is not going to make you feel like a crumpled piece of paper. This person is going to make you feel like you are new, like a brand new thing. Because with the Four of Cups being here, it is possible, like, when you meet this person, you might feel very insecure about yourself. Maybe you already feel insecure about yourself with this card being here. You might feel like you're not good enough, or you're not worth enough, or you don't have whatever it is. It could be a physical insecurity, it could be an emotional insecurity, it could be a social insecurity. Maybe I will never find a partner to love me, maybe I will never find someone to spend the rest of my life with. That's a very valid insecurity to have. But this person coming in your life, this person will heal all of those things. This person will basically hold your hands in their hands, and they will tell you that, no, I want to stay, I want to be there for you, I want to continue, and I want to be a part of your life. I want you to be a part of my life. So this person is going to look at you, and they're going to, basically cross all the wrongs that you've been through in your life in terms of relationships. So very new energy with this card. And then there's the Fool. The Devil and the Fool is a very, very interesting combination to me. So as a person, I definitely feel this is a very adventurous person. Your future spouse, very adventurous, might love travel, might love adventurous sports, might love sports. Sports is one thing, because the Devil and the Fool are both very youthful, very spirited energies. They both like these cards, basically the characteristics of these cards are like someone who's very high spirited, always running, always, going here and there. So might have a passion for sports or fast things like cars, but very full of adventure. Like, they like to do adventurous things. So they might also actually push you to do adventurous things with them. Very unplanned, very unorganized, like one of those people who live for the day in a good way. Like, they live one day at a time. They live one moment at a time. They don't like to plan their lives in front of them. They like to experience and enjoy as it comes, as it goes, basically, without actually being too worried about anything. So very youthful energy with the Devil and the Fool. It's also possible this person might be a little bit younger to you, and that's why probably the Peacock, because the Peacock, like I said, it's a symbol of youth. In tea leaf reading, it's usually associated with youth. So very young energy, so might be younger to you in age and all of that. It's very much possible. And the last card is Eight of Swords. So it is possible, when you meet this person, as you can see, this woman is sort of, trapped in her own cage, in her own mentally formed cage, and it doesn't look like she's very much restricted. She can choose to sort of tiptoe and crawl out of this cage anytime she wants. But when you meet this person, it is possible you might have been hurt, and you might have been thrown and used, and sort of, you might have been actually made to feel like you're not enough, or you're not good enough to be in a relationship or to have love. And it is possible when you meet this person, you might still be walking around or healing with these insecurities, but this person is going to be a driving factor for you healing, for your spiritual healing. This person will make you, like I said, this person will not only make you feel like you're brand new, this person will actually make you feel very confident about yourself. Like, this is one of those people who will actually want to show you off in a good way, to their friends, to their family, to everyone around them. Like, this is my person. taking your pictures, cherishing you. Like that's a very good, like that's a green flag in a person. Someone who is so proud to be with you, someone who is so happy to be with you that they want to cherish each and every second spent with you. And it is possible that might seem like initially that might seem like a red flag to you. You might feel like, oh, why is this person showering me with so much love, so much affection? Something is wrong, something is off here. But this person genuinely, with the bottom of their heart, they would want to count, like basically they would want to count every single day with you. Someone who will, recount and recollect every small thing about you. What are your likes, what are your dislikes, what kind of food do you like, what is your favorite McDonald's order, what is your favorite color, what is your favorite shopping website. This person will actually know and remember every small tiny piece of detail, and that I feel in itself is such a good thing in a person, because you're actually taking out time and you're putting in those efforts to actually be there in your life. So that is what this person's energy is going to be. Someone who is being there for you, who wants to be there for you, who wants to fight, who wants to make it count. And slowly you will understand this, and you will come out of this cage of your own. You will come out of your past, you will come out of your previous traumas, and you will hold this person in your arms, and you will say, yes, I want you to be there too. This is who we are. Because with the star, like I said, this is destined, this is fated, this is a done deal, this is who you're supposed to be with. So that's what I feel. Like these are a few things that I'm seeing very vividly on the cards. Last thing, with the Devil and the Fool, both these cards are extremely, high momentum cards, and Eight of Wands actually. So I see a lot of travel for the both of you. Like both of you will travel the world. As you can see, there's a Storm. The Devil is a very ambitious card. This person is going to be very ambitious about their life. Like I said, even though they don't plan, they live for the moment, but they want to achieve big things in life. They want to be, because the Devil talks about having that sort of name, that sort of fame. So this person wants to do something huge in life. And so all these three cards talk about you, both of you traveling the world together, because that's such a great sign, all these three cards. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for pile number one. If you resonated with this, if this connected with you, drop down a feedback, let me know if this helped you. These are a few things that I'm seeing in the cup and the cards. So yeah, that was it for pile number one. I hope you meet this person soon. Hi, now this is pile number two. If you chose the number two, this is your segment. I've already done the process. As you can see, the cup is right in front of you. I've drunk the tea, I've done the whole process. I've taken out the cards. I'm going to delve very deep into who your future spouse is going to be. How can you identify them? What are going to be a few characteristics or a few signs that you can look around so that you know who this person is. Like I said, this is a very rare, a very hardly seen sort of a video on YouTube about this topic. So if you're experiencing this, it's definitely a very once in a sort of lifetime sort of a moment for you. So I think just sit through the whole thing. Before I start, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. It has been made with a lot of love. I hope you receive it in a lot of love, and I will start right away. Let me see what signs have come. Oh, that is actually interesting. Okay, so the first thing that I'm seeing here is, as you can see, the letter X. Can you see? I'm sort of pointing it out. So X, as you know, is the Roman numeral 10. So number 10. It is possible number 10 might be significant for this connection. Maybe you meet this person on 10th of some month, or number 10 is the month of October. You might meet this person in October, or they might be born in October. Somehow October might be relevant, or the number 10 might be relevant. That is one thing. X might also be an initial. And the other very interesting thing here is that there is an X on the top of the cup also. X, Y also actually. If you think, if you see, I'm trying to zoom in, but X, can you see there? So there are two X's on the cup. And that I think is a very, very significant sign, especially a huge X here that gives us the understanding that X's can also be translated as a cross mark basically. So I think the first meeting, the first time that you might meet this person is going to be one of the most memorable events of your life. Like the first meeting, or the first time that you see this person, because there's an English saying about the letter X. X marks the spot where we first met. X basically. So it's like you will remember where you were when you meet this person for the first time. It's like, you know, from the very first moment you might realize there's something bigger about this person. So I think the first moment or the first meeting would be memorable, extremely life altering. The next thing that I see in the cup, interesting, this is an interesting cup because there's so many small things. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm not sure how to show it to you. I'm trying, but it's just that the camera angle, it's weird. Okay, it's not happening, but I actually see a W and I in your cup, and one after the other. So it is possible W and I might be an initial, even X might be an initial. So W, I, and X looks like the three initials of this person, and W and I are very much off one after the other. So maybe a name that might have both of these initials, W and I. That is one thing. The next thing that I see is an elephant. Beautiful. Wait again. So difficult to show on a camera like this. Here, I hope you can see the trunk, the elephant trunk. So yeah, there is an elephant here in your cup. An elephant always talks about someone who is very tall. So as a as a physical attribute, this person might be extremely tall, a very robust personality. As we know, elephants are majestic. Like you know, if you ever seen an elephant, it's extremely pleasing as well as scary to look at them because they're so huge. So this person might be tall, a little bit intimidating. Like it is possible their personality might be like, you know, as a person they might be very much wrapped in their own selves, very private, very, you know, just keeping to themselves, like definitely difficult to sort of push through in their aura, push through in their life. Like definitely someone who will take time to open up to you. But elephants are actually great signs in a cup. It talks about someone who will stand up for you, someone who will stand tall for you, someone who will actually move the whole world to be with you. Once they are sure of what they want, they will fight. Like how elephants are, they fight for whatever they want. They are you know, they run around the forest and they basically travel in herds. And you know, even the lion is scared of the elephant. Basically, lion is called the king of the jungle, but only an elephant can probably scare a lion away. So definitely with the elephant, that majesticness is there. Someone who will fight for you, someone who will twist the whole world for you, someone who will turn all tables, all tides for you. However, the other interesting thing in this cup is, as you can see, this is a huge ass symbol. There's this, it looks like a man, it looks like a person, not exactly a person, but a man who is sort of sitting, and it does look like this person is disappointed or this person has been troubled. They do seem to be covered in sorrow or sadness. So it is possible this person might be very, like when you might meet them, or as this connection will progress, initially it might come to a point where you might part your ways for a time being, because this person might get covered in their own trauma or in their own sadness, that they might push you away for a while. So this relationship, this connection, this, you know, this person might leave for a while, but I think they will come back. So I think the other attribute here is that this person might actually leave or might actually break your own heart, but they will come back and then fight for it, because just apart, like just aside, this man is the elephant. So they will actually realize what they lost, what mistake they made, and they will come and they will actually, you know, make up for it. Let's look at the card so that we can sort of make a more in deep understanding of what has come. Great. Two of Pentacles. As you can see, firstly there's an infinity sign, so it looks like both of you are connected by an invisible thread, like something that has been bound or connected by fate. So I think it will be a very fated event, both of you meeting. Like I said, also with the X, letter X, like you will remember the first time you will meet this person, it's a very memorable event. It will be a very, one of those incidents that will not leave your mind, that actually you will replay and recount in your head forever. So I think with the infinity sign being there, it's going to be a very twisted event, very interesting exchange of memories and emotions will happen. Also, as a person, it looks like this, like, out of the both of you, it looks like this person is going to be more sorted, more organized, definitely someone who is very like this person is very organized. Like, out of the both of you, this person is very much disciplined. They know what they want from life, and their energy coming in your life is also going to be very grounding. Like, they will ground you, they will humble you, they will actually make you more kinder, more sweeter. The energy is going to actually complement your energy, and will actually smooth out and sweeten the harsh parts about you, and they will actually also take out the flavors. It's like one of those like think about a spice, saffron. Saffron is like saffron the spice, saffron kesar. It's so beautiful. It takes out, it actually elevates the whole dish. It leaves such a beautiful crimson color in the whole dish. Also, it elevates the taste. So it's like this person is going to be like crimson, like saffron. They're going to take out the best energy from you, and they will also even out the odd parts about you. So that is one thing. The other thing is King of Wands. So I definitely feel with the King of Wands energy being there, this, especially this person, I think from the very first moment they will see you, they will have a very deep understanding that this is who I want to be with. This is who I want to spend the rest of my life with. Because with the King of Wands, it looks like they will fight for you. Even though with this cup, it looks like they might leave for a short while, and they might get covered in their own trauma. But with the King of Wands, it looks like they will fight for this connection. They will return, and they will put in all time energy and efforts to make this sort of work. King of Wands also talks about someone who is at the top of whatever they do. So it is possible this person, because King of Wands, as you can see, it's a king. So wealth wise and money wise, financially very sorted. Both of you, actually, this connection, this union, it's going to be very financially prosperous for the both of you. And this person might be very driven career wise, might have a business of their own, or might have a lot of career goals. Like, they want to live a materialistic life in a good way. Like, they want to experience the big days, the big things, the big cities, the big pleasures. They like pleasure, because King of Wands is a very fiery card. So they know how to live, not in a bad way, but they like that pleasure, the finer things, the bigger things in life, and they want you to experience them as well. So I think that is one thing. This card also talks about someone who likes to make a grand gesture. So this person is definitely very physical. I think the way they express their love is going to be very physical. They will make grand gestures in front of your friends or family. They make you feel like you're special, or they actually go out of your way to make you feel very special with the King of Wands. So that is very imminent on the cards. Then the third card is Five of Wands, which is interesting. Okay, it makes sense now, because with the Five of Wands, this person might have a dualistic personality. Like, they are the best of the both worlds. Like, they can be serious with you. They can be very, very, like, very important. Like, for example, if you're going through a serious phase in your life, you can act like this person can actually be, you can have meaningful conversations. They can actually provide valuable inputs for you in your life, and this person can also be a child with you. So basically, it's like they're bringing the best out of both worlds. They can be a child with you, they can also be serious with you. So they will actually, like, one of those people who shape shift according to the moment. Very, very, very flexible, very, very versatile. Like, someone who changes according to the weather in a good way. Someone who knows people. Like, this person does look like someone who has a very good understanding of what people and their emotions are like. So I think, they know, and they will know how to bring that excitement and that fun and that spontaneity in the connection, but will also be boring and mundane, just laid back, lazy on a Sunday. So it's like this relationship, this connection, this person will have best of both worlds. Like, sometimes you will do crazy things, you will go there and just do crazy shit, and sometimes you will also find comfort in the boring things, just being under sheets, being under blankets, and doing nothing the whole day. So it looks like this person can do both. This person can do it all. You might have heard this word like this, like get yourself someone who can do both. So this is a person like that for sure. Then the other card is Ace of Cups. So I definitely feel this is like this person is going to be the first one in this connection who will make the move. So I think this person, your spouse, your future person, or your future the one, is going to make the first move on you. So you are going, like they are going, like I said, they already like to make grand gestures, and they already like to make those grand like one of those people who like to throw things, do things, to actually take something small and turn it into a big gala, big party. So they will give you big surprises on your birthdays. You will feel like you are a diamond. They will make you feel so beautiful. They will make you feel so important. So that's why with the Ace of Cups, I think they will be the one making the first move, and that could be a grand gesture. They might actually, you might have nothing else to say. You'll just end up being so happy that you'll say a yes. So with the Ace of Cups, this person will make the first move, is what I feel. Seven of Wands. I think this person has a lot of Wands energy. Very come and get it sort of energy. So very, very ambitious, like I said, but also very go-getter. Like a very ambitious person. They have a lot of big goals, like I said before also, but they will achieve it by hook or crook. When they have seen, like this person, when they have seen something in their mind, when they have had a vision, they will get it. They will get it for you, and vice versa. If you have something that you want for yourself, they will go out of their way to get it for you. That's such a special energy. Someone who appreciates your presence so much that they will end up getting anything and everything that you want. You just say it. Basically, you just say the word and they'll basically get it for you. So it's like one of those energies who, like one of those people, one of those energies who, actually you would not want to, you wouldn't have to tell them what you want. You wouldn't have to say those words out loud. You just being there would be enough for them to know who you are as a person. Like that's such a beautiful chemistry, like invisible words, invisible string, like where you don't have to constantly say things out loud, like this is what I want and this is what I need out of you. This person will know, like that invisible communication that will be there from the start. Like this person, like I said, has a very good sense of emotions and a very good sense of people, so they will know what they want to give you. So very good energy. Death, that makes so much sense. So death is there, which talks about this relationship or this connection is going to bring a huge change in your life, because death always talks about big changes. So it is possible because death also talks about physical changes, physical movement. So you might end up settling in a different country with your partner, different country than you're already in, wherever you live. I don't know, obviously this is general reading, but with the death card being here, there might be a very big move, very big transformation, not just physically but emotionally and mentally as well. But I'll come to that in a moment. But it is very much possible that you might be settled in a different country or different city or whatever. Basically country, because death will talk about something huge, so a different country. But also mentally and emotionally, I think this is going to be a very grounding and a humbling experience. Basically, it is possible before meeting this person, you might have visualized love in a very different angle, in a very different light. But with this person entering in your life, you might actually experience true love, true joy, true union, true understanding for the first time. You will experience the exact definition of love with this person. Like, you might have whatever understanding you have of love right now, I don't know. Whatever understanding you have at the moment is going to be very different than the love you will receive, because with death you will actually understand how stupid I was. I'm sorry for using that word, but you will actually think with your own, in your own head, with your own thoughts, that how wrong was I about my idea of love, how immature and naive and innocent I was when I actually demanded and thought of love as being one-sided thing or a one-faceted thing. This person is going to invoke love in such different ways for you that you will understand it in its exact depth. So this person's love is going to be never ending, ever coming, ever growing, ever changing with the Five of Wands, with the King of Wands, Two of Pentacles. This person is actually like an ocean, a never ending ocean who just keeps on giving and giving. And obviously, you will also give, but your union will feel like the meeting of two worlds, the colliding of two oceans. It will feel like a burst of energy that you've always wanted. And with the death, you will finally know what you were looking for. You will finally know when you will look in this person's eyes, and when this person will look in your eyes, you will know and you will understand what was it that I was looking for my whole life, and everything will make sense. Everything will just, that's why so memorable, the letter X. Everything will just fall into place. Basically memory flashbacks will come to you, where you will understand why certain connections didn't work and why my understanding of love was flawed. So with that, I'll say, you're up for a wild ride. I think this person's energy, this person's whole, personality and whole persona is going to just sweep you right in. So that is definitely there. I also feel with the Five of Wands, a very dramatic personality, very over dramatic. Someone who's very good with humor, very good with words, comedy, like very comedic in a way, has a very good sense of humor, and definitely knows how to, like some people who can actually joke about everything, who can actually have a conversation about everything. So this person is going to be someone like that, who can talk to anyone and everyone, to someone small, to someone young, to someone old, and they can joke with anyone and everyone. Such a jolly personality. You will actually feel, sometimes you will feel like, oh, I wish I could keep this person in my pocket. Such a like, this person's company will feel like a comforting hug. It will feel like, you being in your blanket on a cold winter evening in a December. That's how this person will feel with the Five of Wands. So that's there. Also, it talks about someone who's very over dramatic, someone who's very expression, like, have a lot of expressions, very verbal, expressively. So their eyes twitch, their nose changes, very expressive. Their facial expressions are very vivid. You can see their face move. You can see their expressions change. So their face is basically, face card will never decline. Very good facial features, very shaped, very toned in terms of the face. And you will actually understand when this person is happy, when they're sad, because that is one thing that I'm getting from the card and the energies, that this person might have the like very expressive, not just verbally but also in terms of their facial expressions and all of that. A very beautiful smile with Five of Wands, King of Wands. I think this smile might be the thing that might do it for you. Like, you might look at this smile and it might feel like it might brighten up the whole world. It might feel like the end of the fucking world. You might look in the eyes, look at this smile, and you'll be like, okay, I can die in your arms. I can be happy in your arms. That's the smile I want to look at for the rest of my life, whether I'm 20, whether I'm 30, whether I'm 40, 50, 60, whatever. Yours is the smile I want to remember forever. Yours is the smile that is going to be on a locket on my neck, basically. You will want to wear this person all over you. This person will rub. With the Five of Wands, this person will rub all over you. Their good things, their bad things. It's like you will mold perfectly in their energy. Like one of those people who are very impressionate, like your future spouse. Like they will have such an exuberant personality that you would actually want to be like them. And that's a good thing. I'm not saying that you will completely change when this person enters. That's obviously a very toxic thing to say. What I'm trying to say is that somehow this person will brush on you. It could be the small things, the way you talk, the way you use certain words, the way you talk to people. But this person's coming in your life will change a few things for you. You will actually take in their energy and it will uplift you. So yeah, these are a few things that I'm seeing for pile number 2. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the feedbacks. That definitely helps me. If you want a part 2 of this, let me know. I definitely loved making this as well. So drop a thumbs up, leave a comment, it would help me. So this was for pile number 2. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hi, now this is for pile number 3. If you're watching this is your segment, I also chose pile number 3. So I'm pretty excited to see what is going to come. So in the coming 20-25 minutes, I will delve in extreme depth, in extreme shocking unearthing and ungrounding of how and what your future spouse is going to be like, and what all details, whatever comes from the cards and the cup. As you can see, I've already done the process, taken out the cards. Whatever I can actually give you, I'll try to give it to you. Hit the like button. This video was made out of love. I hope you send the same energy out there. It is definitely something very special to me. So okay, let's start right in. The first thing that's very much visible to me actually is the letter A. As you can see here, A, it's visible. And basically the spotting of a sign or a symbol on the top of the cup is actually very fortunate. It can talk about something that will definitely happen. So the letter A being here can talk about this person having an initial A or something of that sort. And the other thing that I see very vividly on the top of the cup is 3. Number 3, 1, 2, 3, as you can see, you know, the Roman numeral 3. So it is very much possible that you might meet this person in March, or number 3 might be significant somehow. So that is the other thing. Then I see a bunny in the cup, so a rabbit. So a rabbit usually talks about you know, a very athletic person. As you all know, a rabbit runs around, it sprints. So very athletic person, very fast runner, might actually have had you know, be a runner in their school time, in their college days or whatever. Very athletic, very sporty. Rabbits also talk about someone who are very mischievous, like a very mischievous spirit. Their energy is like that of a little kid. They like to make silly jokes, pranks, silly pranks, and all of that. They might have also, you know, made a YouTube channel or whatever, you know, some sort of a thing in their childhood. Because, yeah, it's just that their energy is very much like that of a, you know, a cute little kid, and they might want that to be out there in the world. So it's possible they might have been on social media, YouTube or something of that sort. That's a very intuitive thing that I'm getting. Now let's start with the tarot cards. Let's just uncover them one by one before I start with the guidances. Okay, so the first card that I see is the Judgment, which is pretty interesting to me because with the Judgment, it is possible that, you know, like, you might be unsure or uncertain about this person a little bit. Basically, you might have that confusion or that conflict or that inner chatter, maybe because of your past connections or maybe because of your insecurities or whatever. But it looks like you might be unsure or uncertain, and this person will give you a million little reasons to stay. This person will, with the Judgment, be like a constant voice at the back of your mind, wanting you to stay, asking you to be there. So this person will actually put their heart, soul, and body out for this connection, because that looks like, because this person looks very utterly devoted to you, very loyal, very devoted, very you know, one of those people who will put out their soul for this connection. So I think this person will give you a million little reasons to stay. That is also confirmed with the Lovers, which is such a beautiful energy. As you can see, there are two people in the woods, and hands in hands they are sitting. So I feel with the Lovers, it's just that you know, the more time you will spend with them, the more days you will experience with them, I think the more you will understand how much you need this person or how much you require and appreciate it. Because with the Lovers, it does look like there is a past life connection. If you believe in that, it's like you are past soulmates, or you have, like, you know, there are certain people or certain connections that cannot be explained by any terms, by any physical understanding of things. It's just what it is. Like, you are drawn to someone and you can't explain it to yourself why you're drawn to them, what is it about them, or what was so special about them, but you just are. And with the Lovers, it does look like that sort of connection is visible here, a past life connection or a past soulmate that has come back to you again in this life. That is one thing. Then I see the High Priestess for this person. So definitely does look like someone who is very you know, creative, intuitive, very spiritual. The High Priestess, actually, as you can see, there's a witch sitting and she has her tarot cards in front of her. There is a ball, a crystal ball. So it does look like you know, this might like you might get a lot of signs about this person. So whenever this person enters, maybe this person has already entered your life or whatever happens, you will have a lot of spiritual confirmations of things. You will have a lot of signs around you to confirm and reassure you that this is it or this is the one. So I think with the high priestess, it looks like you will have a lot of messages from the spirit, messages from the universe, making you understand that, yeah, this is who it is. Then I see the sun. What a beautiful energy. As you can see, there is a sunflower field, and there are these beautiful energies of three people. They're sort of, dancing and celebrating, and there is this bright sun that is shining on the top of it, on the top of them all. So I think as a person, definitely someone who's very confident, very assured, very certain. Like I said, also with the judgment, they will fight for this connection, they will stay for it, they will give you a million little reasons, but they will also never give up on this connection. They will actually be the sun to your night, they will be a light to the dark, they will be the summer to your sorrow, they will be the flower to your drought. So it's basically like they will be a life essence. They will bring back so much of like with the sun being here, there will be so much joy and self-expression and liberation in this connection. Like you with them and you with the rest of the world is going to be completely different things. Like you will feel like, with this person, the world seems brighter, the world seems different, I can see it in a different light. That sort of energy. The sun also talks about like this person could be a Leo. A Leo placement might be very much possible because that's what this card is traditionally associated with. So it's possible that this person might have a Leo placement. The sun usually also talks to me more about summers, so you might meet this person in summer months. So when it might be a summer, and the sun also talks about travel actually, so you might meet this person while you're traveling in a summer month. That's very much possible. This person might also have a very much affinity, likeliness towards beaches, to sun, to summers. Their favorite month might be summer, or they might love the beaches a lot. That's what the energy of the sun is like. So that's very much there. They like the brightness actually. They like the colors. So they might dress very colorful, not in like blacks or whites or formals. Very bright, colorful tones, very lifeful, lively tones. So a very bright sense of understanding, bright sense of living. So that's there. Next card is Four of Swords. It's a very pretty card. As you can see, this woman is sort of sleeping, and she's sort of, exhausted with the sort of time that she's had, and it looks like she's recharging. So this person is going to be a life battery, basically. That's why the sun also. This is one of those connections where, you might recharge each other. This person might be a lifesaver, your battery, your fuel, your sun, your driver. So it's like this person just being there in your life will be enough. Whatever happens, whatever shit goes down, whatever storms come your way, if this person is by your side, you will feel like I can pass it all. I can stand through the biggest storms in front of me. This person will give you so much courage and so much confidence that you might have lost to other people. That is different. That is very difficult for me to actually even verbalize in words. Like this person will be your courage, your strength, your power. Like this person will actually be, one of those people who will go out and compliment you all the time, to you also and to their friends and to your friends. This person will only have good things to say about you, and they will say it all the time verbally. They will express how grateful they are for you, and they will actually make sure that you know how loved you are by them. So that is a very beautiful energy that I'm catching here. And the last card is, oh my god, Four of Wands. As you can see, there is a castle, and it looks like there's a party, there's a celebration. So I think the first energy with the Four of Wands, it looks like you will live in a very spacious house together, a very beautiful house. Like you will probably make a house of your own with this card, because Four of Wands in tarot is one of the only cards that actually talks about a home, that actually talks about a physical space. So it is possible you might make a home of your own, and that's going to be a beautiful space. It might be a beautiful sanctuary. You might live in a very spacious house basically, and it's going to be a very beautiful reflection of the both of you. Like it's like, you know, you will make this place on your own. It will be like a museum of your hearts and souls. Such beautiful energy. With the Four of Wands, it also looks like, you know, before anything you will be best friends to each other first. I think with this card, as you can see, there's this pure joy of harmony and union and coming together. So you might be best friends first. So it is possible you might know this person as a childhood friend. That is one possibility. Or you might become friends first. So that friendship is there, that connection on a deeper level is already there. So that is what I feel. That is one thing. Then with the like with all the cards and the all the energy that I'm getting from this person is someone who feels like a home. You might have like one of like you might have been a person who has been looking for a home their entire life, and this person will feel like a home that you have belonged to since forever, since an eternity. You might feel like this is the castle that I'm supposed to live in. Their presence, their energy, the comfort that they will bring you. Like this person is definitely going to be very comforting, as in like they will care about your comfort a lot. Like you know, one of those people who actually like to care for you, who like to be thoughtful. They will do thoughtful things for you. Like for example, if you're hungry, they will bring you snacks. They will always carry a jacket. They'll always be, you know, they'll always make sure that you are comfortable, you are happy, you are loved. Basically, you are supported, you are feeling safe, and you're feeling all right. They'll make sure like their only responsibility is to keep you safe and sound. So you'll feel this energy of a guardian angel. Like, you know, this is the angel in my life. Like this person is the guardian angel that I'm supposed to be with. Like that sort of beautiful energy is visible on the cards. So yeah, these are a few things that I'm seeing for pile number 3. If you resonated with this, if you connected with this, please drop a like. Let me know your feedback. These are a few qualities and characteristics that I'm seeing for your future spouse. With this, I'm done with the video. I'll probably make a more elaborate video about this in the coming days and the coming months. So stay tuned. Maybe subscribe to the channel. So see you in the next video. Bye.